This Three Beards Media podcast may contain mature themes, and if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Like the podcast. Nailed it!
What's up, everybody? This is a newly branded podcast, formerly What's on My Mind with Chris Shipley. Nobody gave a shit what was on my mind, so we decided to change it to Like Father, Like Daughter. And I would like to introduce everybody that is watching to my daughter, Caitlin, who is brave enough to decide to do this podcast with me. What is up with you, Caitlin?
Well, first of all, I already have a bone to pick with you.
Okay. The segment where you complain about me is later in the show, so you just gotta write it down and hold on.
All right.
I suppose it's the opening is what you're going to complain about.
Yeah, I am. That's not the picture I sent you.
I know. Okay, so why are we changing? So I was doing a What's on My Mind daily podcast, and to be honest with you, after a while I was running out of material, and I ended up getting a job, so I didn't really have to do a daily thing. So Caitlin and I were talking. Well, we have talks all the time, right? So, and we were kind of talking about, it might be kind of fun to just bring our little antics that annoy mom and everybody else in the house to a wider audience. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this live so that family members are able to see it. So, see, Joel's already watching. What's up, Shipley?
What's up?
What's up, Joel? You going to the spring game, Joel? Spring game on Saturday. I'm going at 11. Might hit the tip top beforehand. So, look at you. Don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
Nope.
I neglected to say that we are broadcasting live from our newly sponsored Brett Fed Sportsbook studios. We are going to get some promo codes for people to sign up. So if you want to sign up and start making wagers on baseball and some futures on NFL, college football, Bet Fred Sports, download the app. It's super easy to do. So, Caitlin, what we're going to do with this podcast, right? So part of it is us just kind of hanging out, right? And talking. And
right. We're the funniest people we know. So we thought this was a great idea.
That's what I thought, right? Again, we don't know how many people are going to watch. We're hoping that maybe Grandma will tune in. Maybe Aunt Dee will show Grandma. But we kind of talked about it might be fun to have family members on, right? Family members that we don't always talk to, right? So
well, and I don't know if you remember this comment, but when you first started this podcast way back before Three Beards, when you were on TGS with Tim in your first season of Old Man Strength, I remember listening to it and I was telling you, it's like it's memorialized. It's like stories of families that, most people, they only have the stories to pass on. And, I'm lucky enough to pass on a mediocre podcast,
Right. Yeah, it'll be fun to talk about some family history, right? And some family stories and some of the family members that you don't know, that I remember. And it'll be nice to bring on some of my cousins from Omaha and my sisters and some of my cousins from my mom's side. And let's talk about some of the family members that we don't always remember and things like that.
Absolutely.
And then of course we want to talk to some family members from the Schmidt side, right? From mom's side of the family, because there's a lot of interesting stories there. We don't know a lot of those. Maybe we can get Aunt Shelley on and grill her about her youth. That would be really good, right? So, or better yet, we get Aunt Julie on, and Aunt Julie can tell us about Shelley. Let's do that. So,
yeah.
So, anyways, that's kind of a segment that we're going to do. We are, of course, sponsored by our great sponsors of Three Beards Media, Revelton Distilling Company, Rob and Christy Taylor, which I got to show everybody. I have a barrel one, bottle 195 out of 243 on their batch 1 of their brand new Revelton Rye. Rob and Chrissy were kind enough to sign it for me. So this will go up on my mantle. And then, of course, the bottle that I have to actually drink out of. So gotta have a bottle for purposes of aesthetics, and then a bottle to drink.
I think that's the first time I've heard you use the word aesthetics.
I can get some fancy words on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you learn that one from Words with Friends?
No, I wouldn't know how to spell that. So Brown Dogs Farms, Rob Prohaska and Amanda are kind enough to sponsor our podcast. So we are super excited for them. They're going to be at Bacon Fest this year. So they'll have a booth at Bacon Fest. And then, of course, Kyle is super great at Wintrust Mortgage. You and I have been working on a series for him for first-time home buyers. So we will certainly incorporate those guys in this episode as well, in these episodes as well. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So I think we're going to kind of break it down into segments, right? So segments like we'll do a segment on something dynamic that happened to us in the previous weeks before, since the last episode, right? Kind of spur some conversation. Maybe it'll be something as cool as me getting my new job, or you having a great day at work, or something like
that. You getting a new job,
right?
Me having a great day at work.
what you do all day long, or maybe you got a flat tire at some place and you had to call me.
Shut up, that was awful.
So and then the next segment is going to be family issues, right? We're going to talk about family, maybe something that's going on, discussion, things like that. And then, of course, that can always be your little segment of, stuff that I did that I didn't tell my dad when I was a teenager.
Secrets I've never told my dad.
Now, see, I got to be honest. We got to be careful, right? Because,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's like, teenage stuff, not
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
I don't need any on bars.
I don't need
it. 16.
Yeah, I don't need any.
I mean, you know who I am. It's not like I was a crazy kid.
That one time,
stuff when I was 16, I wasn't ever gonna tell you.
You mean like the time? You mean like when Tyler got in trouble for pulling down the ceiling in her room, and technically it was really you, and it was you all along?
It wasn't me.
Okay, we'll get into it. Or the fact that you started watching Breaking Bad without me and got ahead of me on the oh no, wait, that was me. I did that. That's right.
Yeah. But then I watched Better Call Saul without you, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
And now I'm watching all the Harry Potter movies, and that's really making you mad. So.
Yeah, because all right, audience. Okay. So,
okay.
2017, we were going to Disney and to Universal Studios, and we were going to go immerse ourselves in Harry Potter world, and Stacy and I begged you kids to watch Harry Potter with us, and you're like, I'm not watching it. It's stupid. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, that's exactly how you sounded, whiny.
Okay.
And okay, so fast forward 5 years later, I get a text message. Hey, Walker talked me into watching the Harry Potter movies, and these are really good. Yeah, no shit. I told you that 5 years ago.
Well, like that saying, like, when you love something, let it go,
No, I don't.
If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. Maybe that's not the correct metaphor. Basically, you got to let kids blossom on their own and figure it out on their own. I had to figure it out on my own.
Okay, well.
And Walker's cuter than you, so it was better to watch with him.
That's debatable. That's a whole nother. That's the mental health therapy podcast that we have to that I have with Bill Blank on Mondays. So. And then we're going to finish up with, what are we struggling with, right? Mm-hmm. And then that really will lead into what the hell would Melvin tell us? So that'll be a chance for us to talk about Melvin and some of his, Melvinisms,
as we call them.
Melvinisms, yes.
So we call them in the house. Right.
Part of what kind of spurs this kind of stuff is, it showed up on my time hop the other day, that trip that we took down to Warren County. We went and drove around. Oh, that was right. So Caitlin and I last year just hopped in the car. Growing up, my family lived in Warren County. We lived in Lacona and Milo and outside of Liberty Center and things like that. So
and all over the South Side. We went all over the South Side that
we have not done the South Side one yet.
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we did it all.
No, the East Side one. We were going to drive over to the East Side at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
she just lived on every side except the west side because that was the rich side.
Right. We didn't have enough money to live there. Frankly, I'm not sure we had enough money to live on the south side at the time, but somehow we did. But we drove down there and it was kind of fun being nostalgic. I would show you where we lived and some of the old houses. And then that got us to talking about old family times and just stories and whatever else. So this is going to be an opportunity for us to talk about that kind of stuff. And I'm sure that'll lead into other things, right? So other conversations that we have about us and how you're like me and I'm like you and things like that. So, and then our best bet segment sponsored by Betfred Sports is going to be our best bet of what we're watching that week. So this is where we talk about streaming, the fact that as soon as I'm done here, I got to log in and watch Love is Blind, the wedding episodes, and then the reunion. The reunion that did not happen live last night. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, it's like all over Twitter. Everyone's mad.
Yeah, but it got released as a taped version, right? Is it out there yet or not?
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking a little bit on Twitter. It looks like that it's still not working for some people, and that Netflix is fixing it at 7. So like right now, I guess it's fixed now, but. Like there were people complaining this afternoon.
It was supposed to be a live.
It's still not working.
It was supposed to be a live episode last night, which I had missed. I was thinking
now
that
it's an hour shorter, and people are mad about that too.
Oh, that would piss me off.
Yeah, it's an hour shorter.
All I know is
they had to cut a bunch of
stuff.
All
I know is Irina better be on there because she's a straight up hoe.
Okay, well,
she is. I was texting you during these episodes. I was like, I hate this lady.
I know. I'll have to watch it because I'm a woman and I can make that judgment about another woman. You're a man and that comes off as sexist. So let's get a woman's opinion.
I'm just saying. She was out. Soon as the dude walked out and she saw him, you could just see, oh, I want nothing to do with this guy. And he gave up somebody else for her because he's an idiot. Anyway. Right. So that's yeah. So that's what that's going to be like. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to dive deep into it. This was just a quick little what's up, say hello, test the system, and give everybody a heads up as to what was happening. So,
and to let you know, you need to change that picture in our opening because it's awful.
Why? What is wrong with that? It's from when we were in Alabama.
I had just come out of the ocean. My hair is terrible. I sent you a good picture.
What? Where?
Christopher, I can't look right now, but look at
I'll look. All right, I'm looking. Hold on. All right, hold on.
And then show me.
All right,
so I can confirm.
All right, I will. Hold on. I'm looking. Hold on.
You know what? Wait, I have a really good idea.
This one?
No, that was for kicks and giggles.
This one?
Yes.
That's god awful. Oh wait, I know what one. Hold on, we'll use this one.
I swear.
What? What?
I swear. You know what? I actually have a really good idea.
Okay.
And you're not even listening to me.
You have a really good idea. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What?
So it should be a good picture of me now.
Yeah.
That I've sent you. Good picture of you now. But you know that there's a picture of you holding me as a baby at Christmas.
Yeah.
We should put that in there. Splice that in there. I think that would be really cool.
Okay. All right.
I'm a genius. What can I say?
I know. I'll have to find that photo. I know what one you're talking about. It's the one.
It's somewhere.
I'm in my Bears. I'm in my Bears jersey.
Yeah, and I'm in like this puffy paint snowman ugly sweater.
Oh, you know what? I know. I'll grab the one of you and I together at Brian's wedding.
Yeah, Brian's. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, you're in a peach dress. You were dancing with some random dude that was like 18. Yeah, you don't remember?
Okay, no, not that. No, a picture of us when we were babies. When I was a baby, you weren't a baby. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
No,
and then one of us together.
Picture.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll figure it out. Okay.
Right.
So we have some editing to do. So
yeah.
Okay. You got anything else that? Well, you want? Oh, that was what you wanted to roast me on. Was.
Yeah, my picture.
Your picture. Okay.
So.
Hey, by the way, remember yesterday when Mom said when you come up to bring up your bedding?
Okay, well, this is not the place to air out dirty laundry, literally. So
yes, it is. It seems like the perfect time to publicly shame you.
Can I be honest? Secrets I never told my dad.
Yeah.
I remembered, but I was too lazy to go back downstairs. That seemed like a lot of work. So I conveniently left the house before you got home.
Oh man. And with that, that's exactly what our relationship is. All right.
Mhm.
So, all right. Thanks everybody for listening real quick. We will see you Sunday the 30th at 7 p.m. That's when we're going to go live. And then we will upload the audio the next morning, every morning. So,
Perfect.
all right. With that, thanks everybody. Thanks for our sponsors. Have a good night.
Thank you.